Hi, welcome to week 2. You made it through the first week. First week was pretty light. You just had the attendance quiz and a very short homework set, kind of get you familiar, get into the groove. Week 2 is going to be a lot more material, a lot more homework problems, and it's going to require a lot more time. Chemistry has a reputation of being a tough topic. Some students have anxiety when many, probably majority of students have anxiety going into the class just because of the reputation chemistry has. I do want to just kind of let you all know that you all have the ability to be very successful in this class. I mean, the prereq for this class is Math 95. If you have a background where you can do the type of math that's required in Math 95 or higher, you can get an A in this course. That being said, it does require a lot of work. This is a class that requires a lot of time. Being a college student myself, at one point in my life, there are some classes that, frankly, are just easier. They don't require as much time as others. This is a class that, is going to take 15, 20 hours a week, 25 hours a week to get an A grade. And that's a time commitment, especially online when, a lot of times students take the class online thinking, oh, I can work 40, 50, 60 hours a week and I can be a parent and I can do this and that, and then I can do my class at night or whatever. But just realize it takes 20 hours a week, maybe. Some weeks vary, some weeks take more time, some weeks take less time. This week's going to take a lot more time. The 2 lessons we cover this week are lessons 2 and 3 of the textbook. You can see the corresponding recorded lectures. And they cover math heavy material. Lesson 2 is going to talk about measurement, talk about different units, how to measure length and mass and volume and things like that, and the units that we cover. And the science, scientists tend to use the metric system to measure things. So we use grams to measure mass, or we use liters to measure volume, things like that. And it's also a more convenient and simpler system, but than the U.S. system, which, as many of us are Americans, we're more familiar with that because that's what we grew up with. So lesson 2, we also are going to talk about scientific notation, which is used a lot in this class, significant figures, which can be a bit tedious, at least initially, until you get some familiarity with it over a number of weeks. And we'll talk about density as well. And then lesson 3 is on converting units. I think this is an important topic, can be used throughout your life in many different things to be able to convert from one unit to another unit. But when you get to problems, especially in chemistry problems, where you have to do a number of conversions, it can make it a little bit more difficult. The best way to do these types of problems, because this is something that students do struggle on, is practice, practice, practice. Redo problems over and over again to kind of get more comfortable with doing these types of conversions. So that's it. This week, you have the homework, the week 2 homework, and that's the only assignment that's due for this week. Next week, week 3, we're going to start doing the virtual labs. Although the virtual labs are, at least the first and the second one, are available to do now. You can get those done early if you like to get stuff done early. As always, let me know if you have questions. Send me email, set up a Zoom chat. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well.